crypto influencers could be in really big trouble. Plus, you won't believe what Sam Bankman-Fried did in house arrest. But first, please like and subscribe. Check us down below for our CT Club, where you get our trade alerts, portfolio updates, and much, much more. We've been doing a lot of those, especially for microcaps. All right, let's get into this. So AP Abacus, always recommend this guy. He says there's an expectation within the SEC that more individual crypto personality suits are coming. So the SEC is going after them. The source says these are really, really easy cases to pursue and win. Crypto influencers have made themselves very easy targets. I can point out one crypto influencer that pretty much everyone knows, probably going to be the #1 target for the SEC. That would be BitBoy. But here's why. I'm not just going to throw him under the bus. Here's why though. This is what he charged people, right? For a dedicated review, $35,000. For a live stream mention, $20,000. A YouTube interview, $40,000, and website article, $2,500. So this guy sold his soul for sure. He's just a bought and paid for shill. But there are many more like this, and the SEC is probably going to be coming for them. Ouch. And you know what? This is one of the reasons, just one of the reasons why we don't do paid promotions. We are not bought and paid for. You couldn't pay us enough to do a promotion on your coin. Moving on. We have Sam Bankman-Fried, all right? The man responsible for one of the biggest frauds in history. FTX is being accused of creating a rug pull, pulling a $100 million market cap crap coin while on house arrest at his parents' basement this morning. The thing, I think it went to 8 cents, and now it's back under a cent, just a straight line down. The coin is called BALD, the ticker symbol BALD, and it really hurt a lot of people. But you know what? He paid off 1/3 of Congress, so he's not going to be getting in trouble for this, right? Nah, of course not. Next, we have Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy. He said he could be buying a bunch more Bitcoin soon as MicroStrategy announced plans for a $750 million stock sale. He's trying to buy it all. You know what? Have at it. You know what? I mean, BlackRock's going to try to buy it all too, and Fidelity and everybody else. This is going to be a really interesting race to see who grabs the last Bitcoin essentially at this point. Next, we have the US. This is pretty bad news, maybe, for the US economy. Fitch downgrades U.S. long-term ratings to AA+ from AAA. Where have we heard Fitch from? Oh yeah, the 2007-2008, where the Wall Street essentially owns Fitch. So I don't know what type of game they're playing, because they own Fitch. They own all the credit agencies. So this is pretty much no news, but it's kind of funny at the same time. But you know, Treasurer Yellen had something to say on this. She said, I strongly disagree with Fitch's rating agency on us. Sure, it's just a big game. I wouldn't take any of this seriously, okay? If you see that, just toss it out. Okay, lastly, I have some really good news about Bitcoin. Here's where we are at right now in regards to a bull market. So this is from Mustache on Twitter. He says, with the month of July, Bitcoin closed a full candle above the SMA 20 line for the first time in 4 years. The last 3 times Bitcoin has first made a new all-time high before falling back below that line. He says we are in a bull market. And I would definitely agree with him that we are pretty close to a bull market. We've been on our CT Club, I've been telling people since, $20,000, we are in the accumulation phase. That's why we have been buying and buying, especially really low cap coins that have some promise. Anyways, that's all I have. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.